Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So, I was not planning on making this video, but earlier today I got the Tally Topper S Plus Ableberry on my Pandora, and I was like, I guess I could use her now as my main metal farmer. So I put the Waku Waku Min on her pretty much immediately. I did think about it, and I thought I was not going to ever put a hero scroll on her, so I was fine to give her the Waku Waku Min here. But now she will get 100 extra medals when I clear a quest, and then all of the multipliers will go on top of that. So I decided to take her to a quest and then kind of show how to put a team together, specifically for Pandora, in order to get kind of the most amount of medals possible. Okay, and then we're going to take her to a quest, which is going on now, of course. And then the new quest, or in this case, the revived quest, I guess you'd call them the featured quests. They will have a 5 times multiplier. So those are the best quests, of course, to farm for medals. And then this is for Vampina. And yeah, old quest, so it's not too difficult. But there are damage walls here, and then lots of scorpions. So in order to get through the mission quickly, and then get the S rank clear, we should bring characters with a lot of kind of bump combos that get a lot of hits. And then you can certainly play through, you know, these featured missions just with all Hatcher monsters in order to get through the mission quickly and kind of guarantee that S rank clear. But if you had the right characters, you could make the max luck of the character as you farm for medals, which is what I'm trying to do here. And yeah, now I'll talk about my team. First up is Shibami, and then she was from the New Year's event. She's a Pierce with null damage wall, and then a Blast Bump combo. And then a Pierce monster with a Blast Bump combo is very, very important to use with Pandora, especially as a max luck. Because Pandora by herself is not going to be super powerful. You have to build around her a little bit. So the more characters with Pierce you can use with her, the better. And the more characters you have with a Blast Bump combo with her, the better. So that's why I'm using Shibami. And then also, luckily, she has the element advantage and then also the correct null gimmick ability, so that's nice. And then my second character is Bante. And then he is a 2-star monster, and then he has a Blast Bump combo, and then he has the highest speed of any 2-star monster with a Blast Bump combo. And then he is here for 2 reasons. One is to have a Blast Bump combo so he can help get out Pandora's Bump combo. And then the second is to be a 2-star, because if I lower my overall kind of rarity sum, then I get a multiplier to my medals for that as well. And then the very lowest that you can go and still get more bonuses is 20 stars. So Shibami, Pandora, and Mana, they have 18 stars between them. They're all 6-star monsters. Plus 2 for Bante, and that is 20 stars. So I'll get the maximum bonus there. And then third up, of course, is Pandora. She has the follow-up Piercer, both the main and the sub, and then she has a blast type, so that's pretty crazy damage there. And yeah, if we can aim it so that we get many shots into the boss's weak point, it is very possible to, you know, just clear a stage in one hit. So of course that makes it very quick to use her in farming for medals. And then finally, my friend, I just looked for a Pierce monster with a bump combo which can hit lots of guys. And in this case it was Mana, Pierce with null damage wall, and then she has the spread bomb, and then the, what is it, the all range shotgun. So yeah, lots of hits from her as well. And basically I'm just trying to hit all the bump combos I can, with a priority on Pandora's. And then if I can, I want to choose routes, where I'll get lots of the follow-up Piercer through the boss. This might be a good example here. Okay, pretty good. Okay, so that was 2 turns to get rid of this boss here. And now I'll take a few turns to get rid of the scorpion. That's one thing that's a little bit difficult about using a Pandora-centered team to get through a mission quickly, is that she's really good at getting good damage against the boss, but the little guys left over, they can be difficult to get rid of if your positioning is not good. But this should do it here. Okay, great. Okay, last stage. We'll just do more of the same, we'll just get bump combos out. Alright, one thing about Bante is that he does not have any null abilities, so mines and damage walls are going to hurt him. But it's still worth using him, I would say. One thing to pay attention though to is that our HP is pretty low. That's because of Bante, and it's also a little bit because of Shibami as well. Alright, but there is the clear, not too difficult, and let's see if we get the S rank clear. And again, if you were not interested in making a max luck of this character, you could use another Hatcher monster in place of the max luck. Okay, so we got the S rank. Normally we would get 400 points for clearing this mission, but we get the extra 100 for having that Tally Topper S++ Ableberry. And then with the Rarity 20 we get the 1.8 multiplier. I played solo, so I don't get a multiplayer multiplier, but I do recommend playing multiplayer if you get the chance. You can get like 1.3, I think, for playing with just 2 people, and that's pretty good. And then we get the 5 times multiplier for playing the new or the featured quest. And then in all, we get 4,500 medals. And then what happens is that when you get more than 3,000 medals, that will be converted into a magic stone. And then the rest of the medals will just be awarded regularly. And yeah, you definitely want to aim for over 3,000 medals in a run, because the number of magic stones you can hold is much, much greater than the number of medals you can hold for whatever reason. So basically, in 2 runs, I will gather 9,000 medals, which is enough for 3 uses of the extra treasure chests at the end of a quest, for example. So that's pretty good. And yeah, this is my first S++ Tally Topper Ableberry. So I'm going to start farming for medals for reals now. And then I was very lucky to get it on Pandora. I was working on trying to set up my Undine to take that role, but Pandora just got it first by luck. So we'll use her for now, but I'm going to keep working on Undine. It can be good to have multiple characters with the Tally Topper Ableberry, just in case one of them's better for a upcoming mission. And then it is a little difficult to kind of know which character to put the Tally Topper Ableberry on, because you're always going to be playing the new quests, and of course you can't predict the future and predict gimmicks. But usually a character with a very strong bump combo is good. Most people prefer Mozart because she's very powerful and very easy to use. Pandora is also powerful, but not as easy to use. Now let's kind of look at team building for Pandora. And so let's go through the Monsterpedia, and I'm going to look for all of the Pierce drop monsters with a Blast Bump combo. The best of which is Eden, of course. He's got both null damage wall, null gravity barrier. Won't be available for most people. Here is Fukahide, has just null damage wall, Blast Bump combo. And then here is Odoga Ascension. No longer available because she's limited, but if you did have her, you could use her for this. Here is Daisy, another limited time monster, unfortunately. And I'm skipping all of the power types because they're too slow to really pull the follow-up Piercer and get a lot of damage out of it. But there's Cholsen, there's Skula. Who else we got? Here's a Hikaru Genji evolution. He might be one of the best because he's very, very fast. So he can get a lot of more shots out of the follow-up piercer. Here is Doraemon, but he is limited as well, no longer available. And then Yotose, also limited. I kind of regret not making her, but also not, because actually her speed is pretty slow. And then Shibami, one of the better choices to use as a max select with Pandora. And then there is one other character who has a blast bump combo as a sub bump, and that is Koyuki Ascension. And yeah, she's got the double null, null warp, null block, so she can be pretty good also with Pandora. Okay, so hopefully that was useful. And if you do not have a Tally Topper Able Bear yet, I highly recommend that you get that. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.